What happens when Carol, a mother, grieving the loss of her son, starts a relationship with her son's best friend, Connor? Find out in today's episode of The Soap Dish, a series that discusses all things soap-related. Before we go into today's video, don't forget to please subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any future soap opera stories. Previously, we took a look at the British soap opera, EastEnders, where Carol Jackson, played by Lindsey Coulson, began an affair with Connor Stanley, the best friend of her son, who recently passed away. The age gap relationship was made even more complicated when Carol ended the relationship, only for Connor, out to make Carol jealous, starts dating her granddaughter, Whitney. The plan to make Carol jealous worked, and the pair rekindled their secret affair. However, unbeknownst to the pair, Carol's young granddaughter, Tiffany, stumbles upon Carol and Connor whilst they are making love. Tiffany, struggling to deal with seeing her grandmother together with her sister's boyfriend, goes through the family photo album and erases Carol from all of the photographs. Her mother Bianca notices a change in Tiffany's behavior and begins to worry. When Connor suggests going out to dinner, Carol worries that people might see them together.
Why go out when we can have just as much fun here?
Her lack of enthusiasm leaves Connor feeling rejected. Whitney goes over to the garage to see Connor. She tells Connor about a party taking place on New Year's Eve and asks if he wants to go with her. Whitney is left happy when Connor says that he will think about it. Whitney asks her sister Tiffany if she can keep a secret before telling her that she and Connor are back together. Carol invites Connor over to her workplace and surprises him with candles and fairy lights to make the place look romantic.
It's perfect.
Had to close up early, you know.
Well, then I'll have to make it worth your while.
All seemed well with the pair. However, the next day, when Connor says hello to Carol at the pub, she ushers him away, telling him that people can see them.
Come on, see us.
Yes, so let them.
Carol tells Connor to text her later, leading Connor to storm out of the pub. When Carol goes to visit her daughter Bianca, she gets roped into babysitting on New Year's Eve, leaving her unable to meet up with Connor. Carol later calls Connor and gives him the bad news.
Listen, I can't see you tonight. Because I'm babysitting. Bianca needs a night out.
Whitney sees Connor alone in the cafe, and she tells him that she is going to make things official and tell her stepmother Bianca that she and Connor are now a couple.
I'm going to tell Ricky and Bianca that we're together.
But we're not.
Yeah, but we can be now.
Whitney tells Connor to meet her later at the pub. When Carol arrives to babysit, Tiffany sees her and quickly runs away. Connor later sneaks into the house while Carol is babysitting, but Carol tells him that he will have to go, as her grandson in the next room might see him.
Can't stay away from you.
When Whitney starts calling Connor, he rejects her call. He only desires Carol.
What can I do to make you leave?
You can come with me. This is nuts.
I know.
I can't stay away from you.
One of us has to try.
Carol tries to get her grandson to go upstairs. That way she can be alone with Connor.
So, where were we?
Unfortunately for the pair, Carol gets a call from Bianca, telling her that Whitney is on her way home now. Connor tells Carol that he has not had his New Year's kiss yet.
Out.
Carol tells Connor again that he has to leave, but as he begins to leave, Connor finally gets his New Year kiss. As the pair share a passionate moment. Carol is conflicted about whether she should choose Connor or be true to her family. Connor bumps into a drunk Whitney, who had been waiting for him at the pub. Whitney tells him that she plans to get Carol to leave the house so that he can sneak in through the back door.
Maybe we should do this another time, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, I'm proper wasted with.
Connor, sensing that Whitney feels rejected, gives her a kiss out of sympathy.
I'll call you.
Promise?
Happy New Year.
Bianca notices that Tiffany is still acting strange, so she gets her son Liam to try and find out what is wrong. Tiffany tells her brother that she saw Connor kissing their grandmother, Carol.
I saw her kissing Connor. Oh. And Whit thinks she's seen him.
A shocked Liam tells Tiffany to not tell anybody else, fearing that it will cause a big argument in their family and that they might end up being split up. When Carol tells Connor that she has been a bit too preoccupied with him and neglecting her family, she advises Connor that they should stick to the rules they had agreed and not let things get out of hand.
What is up with you and rules?
Because, Connor, when you get to my age, life isn't just one big game.
Yeah, well, I ain't your age, though, am I?
Whitney bumps into Connor. She tells him that she was just on her way to deliver her stepfather's lunch. Connor tells her that she is a good little girl.
Oh, you's a good little girl.
When I feel like it.
So how you feeling right now, then?
What do you think?
Carol calls Connor to apologize, but the call goes to voicemail.
I could do with some fun. I'll show you I can break the rules.
Whitney walks into her bedroom wearing a silk bathrobe, where Connor is in bed, waiting for her.
You are a really, really bad girl.
Shut up.
Come here.
Carol goes to the garage looking for Connor.
Have you done something? You look a bit different.
No.
But Ricky tells her that he hasn't shown up for work. When Connor eventually gets Carol's voicemail, he tells Whitney that he has to leave. As he is giving her a kiss goodbye, Tiffany walks in and she sees the pair kissing. Moments later, Carol and her grandson walk into the kitchen. Carol questions why Connor is at the house. Whitney lies and tells her that Connor came round to collect some tools. As Connor is leaving, he sneaks into another room and sends Carol a message telling her to join him. A shocked Carol rushes out of the kitchen to confront Connor.
I got your message. Thought you wanted to break the rules.
Not like this.
Carol makes Connor hide as her grandson enters the room.
Watch TV.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why not?
I need you to go, Liam, now.
What's it worth?
Carol is forced to bribe her grandson in order to be alone with Connor. Connor asks if people knowing about them being together is such a bad thing.
The fact that you're even asking that question is a problem, Connor.
Whitney bumps into Connor. She tells him that she is still shaking from almost getting caught with him.
Hey, that kid ain't gonna blab her mouth, is she?
What, Tiff? No, she's cool.
Tiffany walks into the kitchen and sees her grandmother, Carol. Tiffany tells Carol that she hates her, before storming off. Tiffany tells her that she saw her with Connor.
You do bad things.
What do you mean bad things?
With Whitney's boyfriend, I saw you.
Carol is speechless, but gains enough composure to deny the allegation, and tells Tiffany that she mustn't say anything so rude again.
You've got yourself very mixed up, Tiffany, and you must never say anything so rude again. Do you understand?
The next day, Carol sits Connor down and tells him that Tiffany knows about their relationship, and that they have to end things.
Right, she's a kid. She brings it up again. You buy her ice cream and tell her that she's confused.
Carol sits with Tiffany and apologizes for getting angry with her. She tells Tiffany that what she saw wasn't real.
I'm sorry that I snapped you yesterday. I mean, you know, your imagination can play tricks on you, can't it? That's all I'm saying. What you thought you heard, it's not really real.
Carol walks away, believing that she has said enough to convince Tiffany.
How thick does she think I am?
Pretty thick.
Carol receives a late-night message from Connor, saying that he misses her, but she ignores it. The next morning, Connor pulls up to Carol, in a company car.
What's with the car?
Company car?
What are you talking about?
Well, it's a car and I need company.
Although Carol is meant to be starting her shift, she ditches work and gets in the car with Connor. The pair fool around, but Carol is left feeling guilty.
Why do I let you do this to me again?
She tells Connor that she doesn't want to continue with all the lying. She tells Connor that she once went 10 years without speaking to her daughter Bianca, and that she doesn't want to do that again. Connor asks Carol to admit that she loves him, leaving Carol shocked.
Why can't you just admit that you love me?
I beg your pardon?
You heard? No, hold on, wait. What did I do? What did I say?
Next time you go for a drive, why don't you just take Whitney or one of the other girls you got on the go?
There are no other girls.
The next day, Connor calls Carol, but when she sees it is him, she ignores the call. Glenda senses that things are not right with Carol, and asks if everything is all right between her and Connor.
Oh, relax. It's just a bit of fun. Thing is, I think it's a bit more than that.
You're in love, aren't you?
Carol's daughter Bianca overhears the conversation, and questions who her mother is supposedly in love with. However, Glenda manages to make Bianca believe that they were talking about the actor Russell Crowe.
Live in a fantasy world, you do.
Well, we're all entitled to our fantasies.
See ya.
Bianca tells her mother that Tiffany has been acting up. She then receives a phone call from Tiffany's school, telling her that Tiffany has been suspended for fighting. Carol visits Connor, telling him that she is worried that Tiffany will say something about their relationship.
Kids fight. That's what they do.
What's wrong with you?
When Connor asks Carol why she didn't take his call earlier, she lies and says that she was busy. Carol tells Connor that she doesn't want what they have to end, but that she feels like it is going to.
I can't.
Do you want this?
Oh, Connor.
Do you? Then I know what we gotta do.
Connor suggests that the pair run away together and start a new life. Just the two of them.
You're serious?
We can leave tonight.
Bianca is left shocked when Tiffany's school principal tells her what Tiffany has witnessed.
So your mother wasn't decapitated under the wheels of a bus?
Tiffany is seen sat alone at the cafe, looking upset. Her uncle, Carol's brother Max, tries to comfort her. He tells her that if she ever needs help, that she should call him. Meanwhile, Carol begins to pack up her belongings in her apartment. She is going to run away with Connor. When Carol begins to doubt her decision to leave, Connor tells her not to get cold feet.
All right, no, look at me. Look, don't get cold feet, all right? As soon as we get out of this place, right, I'll warm them right up. Yeah?
When Carol gets an unexpected visit from Tiffany's father Ricky, she makes Connor hide in the bathroom. Ricky explains that he is happy to see her, as Tiffany has been telling people at school that she is dead.
Have you said something to upset her?
No.
Then why has she got it in for you?
Carol is left shocked. Ricky tells Carol that he is worried about Tiffany. Carol, about to confess to her affair, changes her mind at the last minute.
Ricky. I must have left the window open. The wind always blows stuff off the shelf.
I'm sorry for barging in on you, Carol.
No.
No, Carol.
Yeah.
All the more reason for us to get out of here.
Carol has a drink with Glenda before she prepares to leave with Connor. Glenda questions if Carol feels she is making the right decision.
Are you sure about this?
I'm not sure about anything.
Well, how do you feel?
Confused.
While talking about her new life she has planned with Connor, she mistakenly refers to him as Billy, the name of her recently deceased son.
In 2 weeks, you could send me a postcard from a tropical island.
If Billy has his way.
Connor.
Yes, sorry, Connor. I probably had one too many.
Bianca sees that Tiffany is asleep and searches her room for clues about what is wrong. She stumbles across some disturbing drawings. Carol tells Connor that she has changed her mind about leaving. She tells Connor that running away isn't the answer, leaving Connor devastated.
You've changed your mind.
I'm too old to be running off into the sunset. I don't know what I was thinking.
Forget it.
You know, running away, that's not the answer.
Whitney turns up at the garage to surprise Connor. Upset over Carol's decision to not run away with him, Connor rushes over and kisses Whitney. He begins to undress her, before they go to the car together. Carol walks over to Bianca's house, where she finds her daughter distraught.
I think Tiff's being abused.
Bianca shows her mother Tiffany's disturbing drawings. Bianca begins to call the number for a counselor, but Carol tells her to put down the phone. Carol explains that Tiffany saw something that she shouldn't have.
Me and, the man, all right? She looked through the letterbox.
You and some bloke?
Carol tells Bianca that she spoke with Tiffany and that she thought that she had sorted things, as she told Tiffany that what she saw was a misunderstanding.
So what are you trying to do? You're trying to embarrass me now?
Bianca is left angry when Carol tells her that she told Tiffany not to say anything.
I thought it was for the best.
When Bianca asks her who is the guy that she was seen with, Carol tells her that it is none of her business.
If you won't tell me, she will.
Right, so you're going to upset her, are you? Bianca, will you stop? Please don't do this.
Carol reluctantly tells Bianca that the person she was caught making love to was Connor, leaving Bianca shocked. The revelation causes the pair to argue.
But you're behaving like some teenage slapper.
Back at the garage, after Connor and Whitney have made love, Connor tells her they should not see each other anymore.
You know what? Whatever you want.
Wait, I don't want that.
Whitney is upset and tells Connor that he has just been using her.
What, you see someone else?
No,
Is it Lauren?
it's no one like that.
Tell me who it is then.
It's no one.
Connor tries to calm down and upset Whitney, but she storms out of the garage. Back at Bianca's house, Tiffany hears her mother and grandmother arguing. Feeling afraid, she picks up the phone and calls her uncle.
I'm scared.
Bianca storms out of the house in search of Connor, but she cannot find him. Carol's brother, Max, shows up at the house to comfort Tiffany. Tiffany tells him that Bianca ran out of the house and that she is angry with her.
Saw her do bad things with Connor. She's a bad nan. She made me tell lies.
Max gets Carol alone in a room, and he asks her if what Tiffany said about Connor is true. Carol feels like she doesn't need to explain herself to her brother.
So what, is he half your age or less?
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know.
Max comments that Connor is more than half her age.
Was he a bit rough or what? You know, what you feel frisky
I
when
love
he's about?
him.
Or what? What are you talking about? You love him?
Yeah, I love him.
Max laughs at her and tells her that he is only using her. He questions what a young man would want with an older woman like her.
You're 48 years old, babe. What does a geezer like that want with someone like you?
He loves me, I love him, and that is it. I know how he feels.
Max accuses Carol of essentially paying for sexual favors from Connor, leaving Carol outraged. Max tells Carol that he is her brother and needs to look out for her.
I'm not being taken advantage of. I'm not being used. I'm in love.
He don't love you.
He does.
Max tells Carol to think about Whitney and that he is her boyfriend. Carol says that he was Whitney's boyfriend, but not anymore.
I've got a right to a life too. Okay, I am a woman as well. Yes, I am. I deserve some love.
Carol tells Max that she deserves some happiness. Max agrees, but says it shouldn't be with the best friend of her son who recently died. When Max asks Carol about when the relationship started, Carol tells him that it began the day of Billy's funeral, leaving Max even more shocked.
This close to giving up, and he was there because he saved me.
He ain't Billy.
Max tells her that Connor isn't Billy, and when he tells Carol that it will never work between the pair, she says why not. She once again tells Max that she loves Connor and that he loves her too.
I mean, I love him, OK? That is something precious. And he loves me, I know he does.
In the background, Whitney can be heard screaming, telling Connor to get away from her, before they both storm into the house. Whitney, visibly upset, tells Carol that Connor broke up with her, that he had just been using her for sex, and that he has been seeing someone else behind her back.
But he's been with someone else all along.
Nothing's happened. It was nothing.
Connor says that nothing happened between them. Max tries to get Connor to leave. Connor tells Carol that what happened between him and Whitney was nothing.
You touched my sister. You ain't one thing
Max,
on her. Let me
All right, I
explain.
know what you've been doing with her.
Whitney comes to the realization that Connor has been having an affair with her step-grandmother. She is disgusted.
You've chucked me for that. Connor, she's ancient. She's a gran.
Connor begs for Carol's forgiveness, telling her that Whitney came on to him.
She was all over me.
You're talking about she's a kid. You took advantage of her.
Just go.
Carol, listen to me. Look, I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry. I chucked her out. I told her it was over because of you.
Wait.
Carol breaks down in tears, whilst Max continues trying to get Connor to leave. Despite being upset, Carol rushes to Connor's defense, telling her brother not to hurt him. Connor finally tells Max that he will go. He looks at Carol before leaving, and says that he knew she would let him down.
Connor!
As Connor is about to collect his things and leave for good, he finds Bianca waiting for him. Carol worries about Connor, but Max reminds her that he has been cheating on her all along, and that he never really cared about her. Carol tells Max that she needs to find Connor. Max follows Carol, telling her that she shouldn't talk to him when she is in this state.
You're not thinking straight. You're upset.
Oh, really? You're quick, aren't you?
Why didn't you come back to mine?
Want to see Connor and put it straight?
The pair are soon left shocked when they stumble across Connor laying unconscious on the ground. He has been attacked. As police swarm the area, Bianca quickly becomes the #1 suspect in the attack on Connor.
Where are you, Bianca? The police are crawling all over the square. Connor's been taken to hospital in an ambulance. Just call me when you get this, please.
Carol sits with Connor in the hospital and tries to speak with him as he drifts in and out of consciousness.
Connor, there's something you need to take on board. Connor.
The police enter the room and request to speak with Carol. Back at the house, Whitney is also being questioned by a police detective. He asks her what was the nature of Carol and Connor's relationship.
Mrs. Jackson and the victim, Connor Stanley. What were they? Friends? Lovers?
I don't know what they were.
Fair enough. Thanks.
The detective later gets a call, informing him that Carol has confessed to attacking Connor. Carol returns home from the police station, where she has falsely confessed to attacking Connor in order to keep her daughter Bianca out of trouble.
I said that I was jealous of Whitney, so I hit him over the head with a scaffolding pole.
When Carol asks about Bianca's whereabouts, Ricky tells her that they do not know and that she has run away. Over the next few days, the family try not to panic as they frantically search for Bianca. The tension between Carol and Whitney can be cut with a knife.
You know, if you and I had been able to keep your knickers up, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Enough, all right?
When Carol says that Whitney hasn't even asked about how Connor is doing, Carol is shocked when Whitney tells her that she doesn't care if he dies.
You haven't even asked about Connor.
I hope he dies. I hope you go down for murder.
I might be a stupid, deluded old woman, but you don't know the half of what I've been through these last few months. And I pray to God you never will. I'm sorry.
A detective shows up to speak with Connor and to corroborate Carol's versions of events. Later that evening, the police turn up looking for Bianca. Connor has told the truth about what really happened.
Mr. Stanley seems to think that it wasn't you, Mrs. Jackson, who attacked him at all. He seems to think it was your daughter, Bianca Butcher.
The family desperately try to get in contact with Bianca. It is soon revealed that Bianca is hiding with her sister, Sonia, Carol's youngest daughter. Carol sits with Sonia and asks if she knows about Connor.
Take it she's told you about Connor and me, yeah? She's still angry with me.
Not with you.
What about you? Are you angry with me?
Grief does funny things.
Carol explains that Connor was the only person who could get through to her after Billy died.
Being with Connor was the closest I was ever going to...
It's okay, Mum.
Ricky tells everybody that he can get Bianca on a train to Paris, so that she won't have to go to prison, but Sonia informs the family that Bianca wishes to turn herself in. Carol meets up with Bianca and drives her to the police station. The pair have an emotional discussion while sat in the car outside of the station.
You're being so brave. I'm not going to cry, and neither are you.
You know what our problem is, don't you? Two alike.
Bianca tears up as she prepares to turn herself in to the police, as does Carol. Bianca asks Carol to move back into the house so that she can help with the kids whilst she is in prison, much to Whitney's anger. Carol and Whitney do not get along, and this causes multiple arguments. Whitney goes to the hospital to check on Connor, but is shocked to find that Carol is also there. This causes another argument.
Should have known that you'd come here.
You're here.
It's exactly the kind of conniving thing that you'd do.
Stupid me, eh?
Connor tells Carol that she shouldn't be there.
I'm not big on religion, but I prayed for you every day.
I can do it.
I had to see you.
The pair are then interrupted by Connor's mother. Connor's mother tells Carol to leave, but Carol tells her that Connor wants her there.
You being here is not good for him.
How do you know what's good for him? Tell her that you want me here, that you need me here.
Don't kid yourself. You're the one that needed him.
Connor tells Carol that he has got his mother back now. Carol comes to the realization that the love affair she has with Connor will never work.
Go home and grieve your son, Carol. Leave mine alone.
She picks up her belongings and leaves Connor with his mother. Back at the house, Carol gets into another argument with Whitney when she exposes to the family that Carol went to see Connor in the hospital.
Pass the peas.
Yeah? There you go, there's your peas, all right? Cheap little slapper! I'm a slapper, am I, Grandma? Go on, tell everyone where you were today. With Connor. You shut up! Shut up!
Carol ends up breaking down in front of the family. She is physically and emotionally drained as she comes to the realization that her relationship with Connor is over. But she doesn't cry for Connor. She cries for her son, Billy. So what do you think about Carol and Connor's love affair? With Carol grieving the loss of a son, and Connor grieving the loss of his best friend, this led to the pair finding each other in the most unusual of circumstances. Carol, missing her son, subconsciously found a second son in Connor. It was almost as if the closer she got to Connor, the closer she felt to her son. The nature of Carol and Connor's relationship was so taboo that Carol felt she could not tell anyone, especially her family, leading to an affair shrouded in secrecy. So when Connor started dating her step-granddaughter, Whitney, she still could not bring herself to reveal publicly her own relationship with Connor. Although Carol knew it was wrong, she continued her affair with Connor, despite knowing how it could affect Whitney. When her young granddaughter caught the pair together, Carol told her not to tell anybody, which completely negated her responsibility as a grandmother. Her attraction to Connor clearly clouding her judgment. Connor was equally infatuated with Carol. A young man in his 20s, Connor was able to shower Carol with love and affection, something that Carol had been missing for a long time. But ultimately, when Connor is laying in hospital due to injuries inflicted by Carol's daughter Bianca, he turns Carol away. It appears that deep down, Perhaps Carol was using Connor as a substitute son, and that Connor was using Carol as a substitute mother. Do you think that Carol and Connor's feelings for each other were real? Do you think the pair were both caught up in grief? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more soap opera stories.